What's up, boys? Take a look at some more NFL player props over on PrizePicks, and this is Monday Night Football, and I have some good value plays for you guys in today's video. But if you guys are on PrizePicks, I highly recommend joining. The link is down in the description below. If you guys check out the description, there's that, and there's also my Patreon link. The Patreon, we've been killing it so far, and you guys have been joining, and I seriously do appreciate it, guys. We've got a bunch of new members recently, and you guys have been seeming to love it. So $10.99 a month for just NFL, or you guys can go to $15.99 for all sports, which includes NFL, MLB, and NBA regular season only. So yeah, all sports tier right there, $15.99, a lot less than some of the other guys out there. Link is down in the description below. We've been killing it. We almost swept on Thursday Night Football, but we were one tackle or assist away from the sweep. It cost me a lot of money. It didn't cost me money, but I would have won a lot more money if I ended up getting that tackle. But we did sweep Thursday Night Football and Monday Night Football in week 3, I do believe. So these Monday Night Football and Thursday Night Footballs, we've been killing it, especially for Monday Night Football. And I'm hoping we can do that yet again this week. And I have a play for you guys for free in this video. Just make sure you guys leave a like on the video and subscribe. And again, check out the description below because that's where the PrizePicks link is. And that is where the Patreon link is. And if you guys aren't on PrizePicks, highly recommend joining. 100% deposit match up to $100 when you guys use my code DOMG. So it's available in most states. I definitely recommend joining. There's tons of props on the board. As you guys can see, there's interceptions, rushing attempts, receptions. It's got more than any other site out there that I've seen. So for these DFS sites. So anyways, let's hop in though and take a look at some value plays. So my first value play here is going to be in the tackle plus assist slot here. So I'm going to go with Aaron Donald over 4 tackles plus assists. I like Aaron Donald a lot in this game here. So he's a minus 145, but he's up to minus 170 on the sports books to go over 3.5. I just missed him at 3.5 tackles plus assists earlier before PrizePicks bumped him. And I mean, they have to bump it as a minus 170 on some sites to go over 3.5. So can't really blame them for bumping it, but it kind of sucks because as I literally got it in my entry, click submit, and then it wouldn't let me put it through. It said like projection change. So that really sucked. Patreon almost got it at 3.5. I was so close, and I'm kind of pissed I did not, push the entry button a little bit sooner. But, 50% between this season and last that's what he's doing. But that actually bumps up from 50% between this season and last to 80% when he's on the road. So in away games, it goes from 50% to 80% between this season and last season. He's at least pushed this in 8 straight games as well, but he is 1 for 3. This season. So I'm sorry, he's at least pushed in 8 straight away games, that is. But he is 1 for 3 this season, unfortunately, and he was 2 for 3 last season against the 49ers. We can take a look at this right here. 6 combined tackles this season, but against Atlanta and against Buffalo, he only had 2. He had 4 against Cincinnati, 3 against the 49ers right there, and then he had 5 against Tampa Bay, which he ended up going over in. But again, if you guys take a look at his away game log, it gets kind of crazy. 8 straight games. He has at least pushed this 6, 4, 5, 5, 6, 5, 6, and 8. So he's only pushed that one time, by the way, which is actually in the Super Bowl. He had 4 right there with 2 sacks, by the way. So I'm loving some Aaron Donald here. I definitely think he can get it done in today's game. So I'm loving some Aaron Donald here. He should be able to get it done against the 49ers. He had 7 last time he faced them. No, I'm sorry. He had 3 last time he faced them, which was in the playoffs. But it was at home. He had 7, although, again, against San Francisco last season. And also 8 in the first game against San Francisco last season, which was actually on the road. So hoping he can get it done yet again against the 49ers. This is what the game looks like, though. So the Rams are on the road. They are going to San Francisco. San Francisco was actually favored in this game by minus 1.5, and it's a minus 125 on the line. So 42.5 over under as well, if you guys care about the over under right there. So that's the first play right there I like, is Aaron Donald over 4 tackles plus assists. We talk about some other props here. I got to save a lot of the props, though, for the Patreon. So I'm definitely going to save some. I'm not going to give you guys all the juice because I got to save some stuff for those guys over there. But I will say I like 49ers defense is interesting, under 3.5 sacks. This 49ers definitely have the capability to get this done. But I don't know. I feel like, the Rams O-line could definitely hold up against 49ers. I think they hit that in 1 out of 3 games last season. So they went under twice last season. I think the only time they went over, I think it was the second game they faced that they went under. But one of the leans I have is Matthew Stafford over interceptions. If I wasn't on PrizePicks and the value was a little bit higher with the odds, I'd probably be playing this Matthew Stafford over half an interception. He hit this in all 3 games against the 49ers last season, I do believe. And I think he probably goes over and throws a pick yet again, especially with him being on the road. His hit rate jumps a little bit from when he's, just in every game to when he's on the road. So it jumps from like 63% to 67% or something like that. His interception hit rate ends up jumping up there. But yeah, he went over 3 games against the San Francisco 49ers last season. He went over in every single one of those games. Debo under 5 receptions is interesting. He has missed this in, I believe, 8 straight games, or he's at least pushed or gone under in 8 straight games, I do believe, something like that. But there's a lot of interesting props on the board for sure. Juwan Jennings, I'm on Juwan Jennings under for some certain props for sure. Higbee, well, Higbee's a little bit interesting to me. I feel like fantasy score is a little bit high for Tyler Higbee at 10. I feel like he needs a touchdown to go over that, or 5 for 50 will get it done for him. But if you take a look at his receptions, he's at 4 receptions, and his receiving yards are at only 41.5. So I feel like that 10 is a little bit higher. He needs a touchdown to go over that, or he needs like 6 catches or 4 catches for 60 yards or something like that. I feel like that's a little bit high for Tyler Higbee. He could definitely get it done, though. He is shown to be able to get it done in the past, but these are just a bunch of leans for me, by the way. Let me know what you guys are liking down in the comments below. If you guys want to go ahead and share that. But yeah, he barely went over against the Cardinals, man. He went over by 0.1. That would kind of suck if that happened again, but I'm not playing that one, but it's just kind of a lean for me, something I've been a little bit interested in. Garoppolo, fantasy score right here is also a little bit interesting. He had 16 last time against LA, I will say, but usually like to run the ball a little bit, but they'll probably throw the ball a decent amount, which is why I'm not playing Debo receptions, to be honest. I think they will throw a little bit just because, they still don't have Eli Mitchell. Jeffrey Wilson is definitely a capable running back, but you're also facing the Rams, who have one of the better run defenses in the NFL. I think they're ranked 10th this year or something like that when it comes to yards per attempt, when it comes to rushing. So they're definitely a very, very good run defense. I think Jeffrey Wilson honestly will get a little bit stuffed today. I'm usually a big fan of Jeff Wilson, but I don't know. I feel like he's gonna have a tough game against the Rams. That could come back and bite me. But under rushing attempts is interesting as well for Jeff Wilson. I think that could be some potential right there against the Rams. And that's pretty much all the leans I've been looking into. I haven't looked into too much else. I had Fred Warner over 6.5 tackles plus assists last night. And yeah, that got bumped to 7. So that kind of sucked because that was like a minus 160. He's like a minus 160 to go over 6.5 tackles plus assists. He went higher on some sites, but he also dropped in odds on some other sites. So his odds have been all over the place. So I just decided to fade him. No, I'm not even going to play Fred Warner. I'm not even going to touch him. So that's interesting. Bosa is favored to go under 3.5 tackles plus assists. I've really been loving tackles plus assists, by the way, if you guys cannot tell. I've been really on these a lot, and I've been pretty successful, I'd say, with these, especially on the Monday Night Football and Thursday Night Football slates. I've been loving these tackle plus assist props for sure. But so we already took a look at the stats and all that different stuff, or the sacks, I'm sorry. Passing touchdowns, Stafford, he's about even, I believe. Cooper Kupp to catch a touchdown. We'll see if he gets one. He didn't have one last game, but, he's hitting quite a few games. So he had 2 last time he faced the 49ers, I do believe. So a lot of interesting props on the board. Again, if you guys are not on PrizePicks, I highly recommend joining. Tons of odd value on the board, available in most states. Use my code DOMG when you guys sign up. Link is down in the description below. And if you guys are interested in getting some more plays, more research, all that different stuff, $10.99 a month for NFL, $11.99 for MLB, which is going to convert to NBA on October 5th or October 6th, really. And then All Sports, $15.99. That'll get you guys NBA, MLB, and NFL regular season. So yeah, that's going to do it, man. Seriously, appreciate you guys watching. Let me know if you guys are running with anything down in the comments below. Best of luck to everyone tonight. Hopefully you guys end up cashing. Tail at your own risk. Look into these more on your own. Do your own research, all that different stuff. And I'll see you guys next one. Peace out, boys.